Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Darksiders 2. Please subscribe and click that notification bell. So we found out that regeneration does work as a health regen, but it's incredibly slow. You would have to really focus on the top left corner and just see that it's a tiny little sliver getting added. I guess overall for the rest of the game, or until at least I change my secondary weapon that has the health regen, it's fine. But in all practicality, you're better off using a health vial or having something that gives you health on execute, health on crit, or in some other way giving yourself health, or just dying. Because when you die, it refills your health. That works too. Let's see. I guess I am jumping this way. Camera's certainly not helping me with this. So I just went over that gate, which I imagine means we'll come back to the gate later. We found a very elusive gold stone, so it was an area like this, so I'm wondering if maybe all of them are hidden in the City of the Dead. We've got a switch, we've got a platform. Let's see. We've got something over here. So I'm betting this has something to do with something. Alright. So we'll start with this. Come on over here and open this. We're getting our wobbliness, so we know we can't really go any further than that. And we'll just stand here with this one. And we'll go with this one. And just see how far we can go this way. And they were rather nice to have that piece there. There's something back there. There's some kind of weapon back there, which tells me I want to be up there. Alright. But this isn't gonna work, so... Apparently you can't deactivate your ability when you're not on the ground. Interesting. Alright, so we've got to do this again. Put one here. One here. So that was not one that would have flipped. And we found a secret. And so we get an interesting Skyrim-esque sound. Now, I might get a little wobbly if I get too far away. I want to get as many weapons and such. It's a gnome. Nomad's gnome. A mysterious gnome statue left by Nomad. Find Nomad's gnomes. 1 of 4. Interesting. And there's these like fireflies. So we've started some kind of secondary quest in which we're going to be looking for Nomad's gnome, and I don't know who Nomad is. It feels like this might be a Easter egg thing, or this might very well be a legitimate side quest that's just silly. And I guess I could swing back, but I guess it doesn't matter either. So let's just do that. Are we good with all of that? Or, like, I am here, and I think we found everything. There's this higher area over here, but we haven't been there yet. So, yeah, I think we're cool to move to the next room. Move on to the next puzzle. A lot of puzzles going on. A lot of puzzles. More than we've seen in any other dungeon. As if this was the final dungeon. It wouldn't be terrible if there was a game. I think one of the Zelda games may have been like this. Where you constantly return to the same dungeon over and over again. Maybe there was a little bit more of a trick to it than that. So we made it up here. And we can't go that way. And we can't go that way. And we can't go... Well, it looks like we might be able to go that way, but it wouldn't make sense to go that way. Now, there's maybe an explosive thing down there, but I don't recall. And I don't think I have a key. And even if I did have a key, I could get down there from where I am, so there's no reason to be able to do that. So this has both a rotate and lower ability. Let's see. Let's see if this activates something. Doesn't seem like it does. That activates something. Notice how that swing straightened out for me. Time for another boss fight, I suppose. Let's see. Let's do this and this and see if we can do a little bit of this. See, my fast scythe attack, it turns out, does 1/3 of the damage that my slow attack would do. But my slow attack is so slow and it's so easy to miss with them. Like, I totally get why people wouldn't want, why I wouldn't want to use it. Like right now my health is about to fall down to an unacceptable level, so I'm going to use a health potion and go back to using my other thing. And then I'm going to, while I'm here, summon up my zombies to kill these creatures for me. It's kind of funny that these characters are stronger, these insect creatures in their larger forms seem like they're stronger than the knights. I would have expected the knights to be stronger, although the knights still do have a bit more of strategy that's required. So, now at my current point with the health regen, I should be fine, as long as I don't get into a fight for the next couple minutes. I want to just look around and seems like we're having that lighting issue again. We haven't had too much of that. Let's see, will that blow by itself? Good. So I guess the idea is that they want us to go up here for some reason. I'm questioning if I could really get out the door holding one of those explosive bombs. Let's see. Is this guy gonna fight me as soon as I come out here? Or I think I might be a little bit safer doing this. Yeah. This is a safer first move. For a second there, I thought a bloodless was walking around. Yeah, we are totally getting just lighting issues. Like, the area in which certain lighting effects are supposed to kick in simply not being placed in the right location. Hey, we got the boatman's key that I didn't even see was there. Nice cloth for the time. Like, cloth physics still have a long way to go, but they have been improved somewhat, quite a bit, since this game came out. Yeah, this feels very much like I open this and I get a fight. Skeleton key. So I'm looking around to see if there's any stone thing that I might need to shoot. Something very far in the distance. Apparently this flying serpent doesn't care. It's just a baby version of the two giant ones that the Lord of Bones uses, which puts some life into this kind of lifeless land of the dead. Alright, so how is this gonna work? We come over here and I open it, like, let's say I did this. So I have one person come over here and open the door. he can't open the door. So we know for a fact that that's not the solution. So that explosive thing shouldn't have been there in this room. Or there should have been a hallway making it very obvious that that was just not going to work. Because that really did feel like they wanted me to somehow open the door and throw an explosive bit here, which would then allow me to lower this section, which is not the case at all. So it's a really, really long dungeon. We've been getting through dungeons in about an hour. I think we're now at least an hour and 15 minutes into this one. If not 2 hours or longer. A page of the Book of the Dead. Like, it has a lot of things. A lot of collectibles in this dungeon too. As if the game has hit a point where it wants you just to get into the collecting, as if it didn't want you to get into the collecting before this point. Which, that's silly. There's been collectibles everywhere. I suppose if you started the game right when Death entered the Land of the Dead and didn't do any of the Forge Land stuffs at the beginning, and maybe did the cleanup work that, well, I assume we're going to end up doing in the Forge Lands. None of these break, I don't think. Now, they've just changed the rules on me. None of these in these holes are breaking. Yeah, this would be about the right time to start introducing the concept of collectibles. If this was closer to a 10-hour mark instead of a past 20-hour mark experience. And I would kind of enjoy reaching the Forge Lands after playing in the Land of the Dead for a while. It would also let you have the gameplay be relatively easy in the Land of the Dead the first time. Then you go to the Forge Lands and you find that something changes and like corruption spreads to the Land of the Dead, making it a much more difficult area with stronger enemies. Or just the general leveling that's happening throughout the game makes it more difficult. So we get the Shadow of the Death shoulder piece. Forged in darkest vaults of hell by demon master smiths, the Shadow of Death shoulder piece bears the snarling face of the ancient demon prophet, channeling the dark powers of magic into his wear. The shoulder guard enhances the arcane ability of the wearer, improving the potency of their wrath energy. Interesting. Shadow of Death body armor. Wrath energy, Shadow of Death, Death gloves, Wrath energy, Shadow of Death boots. So I just got what again feels like some DLC stuff. And I got that just by breaking all of those skeletons, I think. All those pods. So let's take a moment to look at things. Do we have something we could equip over our current weapon? I don't think so. And I can't upgrade anything, but that's no reason to leave. So, Shadow of Death shoulder piece, level 17. It gives you arcane critical damage, but no experience, and it's not a possessed weapon, which I don't really believe that there are any possessed armor type things in existence. So we've got this whole armor set that if I cared what I looked like, which why in the world would you care what this character death looks like, maybe I would put that on and see, but not really interested. Let's see. If I was to equip this, okay, it's different. Who cares? There's another collectible up there, which I can't just get up there to find. There's a Soul Arbiter maze. Let's see. Well. I guess that's one way to end up where you're not supposed to be. How do I even get out of here? Well, we'll have to come back and get that chest in a second. Let's see if I grabbed up there, one up there, and one up there. I think I could work my way back to that chest. But meanwhile, yeah, we need to look, by the way, and see how many of these we've collected. We haven't been really given a reason to go to the Soul Arbiter's maze, but I'm still looking for the answer to level 1, which I probably could figure out myself. Still not seeing anything for level 4, no secret for level 5, and we have now gone above level 7 to a level 8, which that's not what I would have wanted at all. So this goes over here, and this goes over here. And there's a way to jump over on one side but not the other in case you get trapped. Right. I think I'm good to take a side quest now. Let's just jump up. I think... Oh, this is so easy to fall off. Alright, we collected that, so I can now do this and come up here. And then I need to do this and come down here. So maybe if I move over to this, I'll open the other gate. Is this gate open? Yes, it is. So yeah, this is totally just walking back and forth. So I'm here now. And if I was to do this, and I can't walk out the door. So I suppose it's actually this that's holding the switch down, not any of us. Which lets me open the door. Alright, fair enough. And now there's a switch very conveniently placed. And there is one of these very conveniently placed. And since these things tend to like to lock on and land where they belong, that's very convenient too. Let's come over to this edge. Switch over here. Let's take a moment to not look at this new scythe, which is pointless, but look at our map. We did that. We've done all that. We are about to open the door, I believe, to this. To the final boss battle in the City of the Dead. Let's do this and see what happens. It lowers. One assumes that it only has 2 locations it can go. Down and up. This is cool. These little elevators, these toys. All them cool concepts. Yeah, and you can't go any further down. That's good to know. And we just need this rotated over here. And we're ready to go take on whoever the boss is. Where? For that question. We're at the City of the Dead. Go to the Dead City, explore the Dead City. That has been our only quest. This is already done. This is already done. We are working on the 3rd of 4 chapters on this. We're making progress on this and the bloodless. I'm still looking for one more bloodless. Nomad hid his hidden gnomes across this world. Perhaps something interesting will happen if you find them all. I bet that's an extra Easter egg thing. We're still trying to get 2 more abilities and 1 more bit of gear. I really think I'd prefer to have the bit of gear than the abilities, since I don't know what the abilities are, where I do kind of know what the gear is, and that it will help me find more collectibles. It may be that the last 2 abilities are just storyline based anyways, like an ultimate death form. How are we? So that was some power-ups and charge that we can't use, but we still have to break everything because we want that gold. That sweet guilt. Let's see. I'm just walking through a hallway, probably for load section reasons. Be maybe a little bit of protection so that whatever creature we end up fighting on the other side of this door can't exit the arena area. Maybe just to make sure there's no other characters loaded in the memory, so we have a nice smooth frame rate. Like, very few enemies anywhere. It feels like once you kill most enemies, they don't get replaced. Let's do this. Is this the Well of Souls? And it's basically Cthulhu. Now we fought a big demon-like monster like this. This is called the Wailing Host. At one point in the game, of the first game. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Did he just freeze? I do believe that the AI just froze. I mean, seriously, do you want to cheat a game this way? Just because you can? Like, it's not even efficient to use your big attack. You can just sit here and do this. I wonder what caused him to crash. Well, I kind of don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth and just want to defeat him. This is pathetic. Like, who cares though? This is what the game has offered me. And the only other thing I could do, since I'm in this fight, would be to quit the game. Like, it looks like I'm gonna have to quit the game. There's nothing around here as far as things to shoot. Well, it has been 30 minutes. I guess I'm just gonna quit the full game and reload. Because I really think that would be rather pathetic to beat it that way. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. If you want to support me even further, gift me a game on Steam. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.